Huh?
Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll wait for 2 more minutes, then I'll start. Please, everyone, rename yourself with your roll number also. Write your roll numbers also with your name. So good afternoon, everyone. So how are you all? Unmute yourself. Everyone unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hope you all are fit and fine.
Yes, ma'am. We are all okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So welcome to your new course. And the course is titled as your R programming. Now I will mute all of you so that we will start our lecture. Is there any query in between, or if you have any problem in between the lecture, you just chat, you just message me in the chat, okay? So all of you, welcome to your new semester. So first, today we will discuss what is our course and how we're going to cover the course throughout the semester. And we'll cover some of the units from some of the topics from unit 1. Let's share the screen. So your course entitled as Programming in R, and it is taken by me, Dr. Iram Naeem. You can contact me here. I have given my details. If any student have any problem during the course or in any class material, he can contact me by any of these methods. Let's first discuss what is about the course. R is the most useful programming language and has a very big area of application like statistics, data analysis, and machine learning. R programming makes applying algorithm to your data easy, and there are many packages you can use to implement your algorithms. R is also used for reporting and web development tool. This course is basically divided into 3 main modules. In the first module, there are 2 units, Unit 1 and Unit 2, where I will discuss different syntax of your data, like what are the fundamentals of R, some mathematical operations like vectors, matrix, string operations, and reading and writing from the data. On the Unit 2, I will discuss some control structures, loops, and functions. Whatever you have studied up till now in C and C++, like what are the various loop control statements, functions, and control structure. We discuss all these things into R, how we write all these construct in R. In the second module, which also include 2 units, Unit 3 and Unit 4. In Unit 3, we perform the data analysis, like how your data look like. It means your data is numeric, categorical, or what is the mean, median, mode, what is the variance in the data and standard deviations in the data. And after analyzing the data in Unit 4, we will discuss possible machine learning algorithm that can be applied to your analyzed data. It means we are not covering all the machine learning algorithms, but we will cover some of the machine learning algorithms that can be used in your analyzed data. In the third module, we just have only 1 unit, and that is your data visualization part. In this, you can visualize your data with the help of various plots. In this unit, we will cover bar plots, pie plots, histograms, box plot, scatter plots, etc. These are some reference books. You can follow any of the book, or you can take any other book also. And some of the books are also available in the soft copy on internet. You can download it from there. These are the some learning outcomes after the course. Let's start our course. This is the Unit 1. The today's topic of lecture is basic fundamental and installation and the use of the software. First discuss what is R. R is basically a programming language which is developed by Rosiaka and Robert Gentleman in the year 1993. This is an open source language and have various capabilities already inbuilt in R. Like R programs is clear and accessible programming tool. In the transformation purpose, R is made up of collection of library designed especially for data scientists. In the discovery purpose, you can investigate your data, refine your hypothesis, and analyze them. Refine your hypothesis means you have to analyze your problem and you have to give the solution for it. In the model, whatever you have analyzed or discovered your problem, you have to build a model for this, and there is a wide array of tools to capture, write the model for your data. As a communication purpose, it provides a capability of integrating various codes, graphs, and output to a report in R markup. What is RStudio? RStudio is basically integrated development environment, IDE for R. Actually, it will provide you a GUI to access your R console. If you are using directly R console, all the program will run, but it is not very user friendly. That's why we need an IDE to run our R console. And RStudio is your R console. It will give you very functionalities by using add-ins menu. There are so many menus are available, and you can use the functions by using this. So let's discuss. I have written some of the points how you install R and RStudio software for Windows. If you're working in any another operating system, you can follow the similar steps to download R. First is how to install R. For installing R, we have to go for this website pran.rproject.org. From this website, we can use download R, and then we'll go installation R. The exe file will be downloaded in your system, and you can follow the instructions. By using instruction, you can install the R. After installing the R, we have to install the RStudio. RStudio can be downloaded from rstudio.com, where you can download the RStudio setup, and finally you can execute it. Now we'll see those who are join me with the computer, they can follow the instructions with me. First of all, what I need to do is just copy the URL and we paste into our browser. This will redirect into the R web page, from where I have downloaded the R for Windows. We just click it, and this is our latest version of R 4.0.2. Meanwhile, R is downloading. We'll go and open RStudio. We'll go to the download RStudio. This will redirect us to RStudio website. Here you find multiple options. You just need to download the free version of RStudio desktop. It is recommending me for my system, so I just downloaded for my system. It is RStudio 1.3.1056. As you can see on the left side, both the files are downloading. Now, if you go later, you can find different operating systems are there, and there are the different versions of RStudio available for different operating system. Depending upon your operating system, you can use the appropriate version of R for your system. As it is completed, the exe file is downloaded. We just open it to install R to our system. I have choose the language English here. This is the license given. Just click next. This is a default location. You can choose any other location. Just click next. If you want to customize it, you can click the custom, otherwise just default. I want to have a desktop icon for me, so just click on the desktop shortcut. As you can see, all the files are extracting. It will take few minutes. You just need to wait, as RStudio's exe file is downloading here and this is installing. Download both the setups are here, R and R Studio. Just about to finish. Just click finish here. Now we'll install R Studio. Just click next. This is a default location where R Studio will be installed. Just click on install. For Studio always take install more time than the installation of R. Just click finish. Now we'll open, this is the R icon here. Just open it. This will give the R console. You can just write your commands here. Just close it. I have to search for R Studio. As I have not created desktop icon, I have to search here. Just open the R Studio. This is the default window for R Studio. There's a console here where you can execute your commands. This is the environment and history box, and these are the plots. This is terminal, jobs. For writing your program, we have to open a script. I open a new script. Here you can write your R program. And as soon as you just click the run, it will execute onto the console. This is your image of R console. And this is your image for R Studio. These are some main menu items, and this is the workspace where the variables can be defined. And this is your plots here. If you draw any plots, it is shown here, and that is the R console. As soon as you run the program, it will run on the R console. That's all with today's lecture. On the next turn, we will continue with some algorithm operations. Now I will unmute all of you. Student, please install R and R Studio by today only. Because if you are not do the things along the class, it will be a waste of time for me as well. Okay, so let's meet to the next class tomorrow at 4. Is there any query you can ask to me? Anyone has any query? Alok Kumar, Anjali Sen, Anurag Sharma, Aparajita Singh. Is there any query to anyone?
No, ma'am. No query.
Okay,
No, ma'am.
let's end this meeting. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.